Hi, my name is Corporal Marquez. I'd like to welcome you to Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
Okay, everybody on your feet. On your feet.
Last name, first name, middle initial, social security number, left station they're coming from, time in is 2334.
When you need to take charge, hold the door open and fall in at the end of the line.
I want females single file line facing the door, one behind the other. I want my male soldiers single file line behind each other. I want to hear you out. I want you to sound off, starting with one.
One, two, three, four, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16.
18, 19, 20.
You need to wake up, because you're in the Army now. You're not at home. You're not playing soldier.
All right. On behalf of the Commanding General of Fort Jackson, Major General Barracks, Commander of the 120th Adjutant General Battalion, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Rainey, I'd like to welcome you to the United States Army. What's going to happen to you for approximately the next 2.5 hours? You're going to see a series of briefings from me. You're going to watch a video. We're going to send you to the Amnesty room. We'll send you over to the mess hall to get that first Army meal. And then from there, you'll receive a small briefing at the processing company. They'll get your linen, and you can go ahead and go to bed. First off, that little white book that you have right there in front of you, that is called a SMART book. The reason why it's called a SMART book is because it's going to make you smart. It has everything you need to know to graduate basic training inside that book. Okay? So go ahead and open up that book to page 1-5 through 1-8. 1-5 through 1-8.
I'm approaching basic training as excitement for myself, with just the sheer enjoyment of being able to do the things that most people will never even think of doing. Shooting guns, getting to wear the cool clothes.
I think basic training is gonna be a lot of hard work. I might have to go through some days being lonely, being away from home, but I think I can make it.
Everybody has the idea when you join the Army, they're gonna send you to war, you know? You're gonna get killed, you're gonna kill somebody, you know? You're gonna come back all crazy, you know? But, no, that's not it.
I really feel that this is a good opportunity for me to further myself as a person and hopefully get to where I want to go, which is to be an English teacher one day.
Well, I joined the Army to benefit from life, you know, gain all the experience I can at an early age so I can be wise at an early age.
It's commercials, and, you know, they get to you. You think Army would be a good foundation for you to start your life.
I had a really awful morning at work. At my lunch break, I drove over to a recruiter's office and sat down with the recruiter. I decided, you know, this sounds great. I want to do this. I want to see if I can become a soldier.
What we're going to do now is go over the amnesty briefing. So one times, no questions asked to get rid of anything that you may have brought here that you can't have, okay? But don't try to get slick and keep it on your person, because if something is found on your person and you are subject to be searched at any time once you leave that amnesty room, you will be prosecuted on the Uniform Code of Military Justice, and that's not the way to start your military career out. Weapons, firearms, blackjack, switchblade knives, tear gas guns, bullets, firecrackers, brass knuckles, slingshots, hand chains, karate sticks, straight razors, and steel hair picks. Drugs or narcotics. I don't care if you got 12 keys of coke in your bag. You throw it away, I'm not going to say a word, nobody else is going to say a word to you. Benjamin David.
Since I am going in as an older soldier, the younger guys who maybe haven't even been out of their parents' house for 2 weeks, I hope they'll be able to look at me as a leader, as an older guy who has seen more. I want to be able to help them to see that they can do whatever they want and to be able to do it on their own.
Males, I want you lining up beside door number 2. Females, you're gonna line up in front of door number 1. What's gonna happen? You're gonna go in. If you have something to declare, get rid of it.
The Amnesty Room is the first of many tests along the arduous path of building a soldier. Making it through basic training means a soldier has successfully acquired the rudimentary skills to function in combat. The 9 weeks of training are divided into 3 phases: red, white, and blue. Red deals with basic soldiering, core values, physical fitness, and the terrifying victory tower. White focuses on mastering the M16A2 rifle and other weapons. Blue concentrates on tactical techniques, culminating in a full-on live ammunition war game scenario. At any phase, failure to meet the standards could mean the end of their military career. A few recruits show up for basic training in good shape, but not Army shape. All of them need the killer conditioning that starts on the 2nd day and goes on almost until graduation, more than 60 long, challenge-filled days away. The physical part of basic training calls for the recruits to successfully negotiate several daunting obstacle courses and pass the final physical training exam by scoring a total of 150 points, based on doing as many as 71 push-ups, 78 sit-ups, and running 2 miles in under 13 minutes.
All right, listen up. Everything you need is one of these meal packs. If you are not that hungry, we have single servings. If you need juice, come to me, I will give you a cup for the juice machine. Males, you will sit with males. Females, you will only sit with females.
While in basic training, I'm going to miss a lot of my civilian activities. I enjoy shopping. I'm going to miss the mall. I practically live at Walmart. I'm going to a place that I've never been before, and I'm just going to miss being in that safe zone of my own house, my own things, and I'm going to miss the space I have there, my closet. It's really going to be a change.
When you are finished, get up, throw your stuff away, put all your unused food back over here, sit down and read your smart books. Understood? Yes. Let's make it happen, people.
My dad used to be a boxer. I used to go with him to the gym when he used to train. I just got into the sport since I was like 4 years old. One time I got into a fight and one kid beat me pretty bad. So after that, my dad started training me, and I just liked the sport. I just started boxing.
My mother and my brothers, we all live together. And my grandmother, she stays on the south side of Chicago. Yeah, everyone's pretty much excited that I'm going to the Army. My grandmother, she's kind of sad that she's going to see her little boy go off to the Army, though. Oh, neighborhood, it's kind of bad. If it wasn't for like the drug dealers, I think my neighborhood would be all right. I've been approached a couple of times, but that's not me.
Everybody have their smart books. Do not forget your smart book. Last I heard, the going rate for a lost smart book was 2,000 push-ups.
Man who'll be handing it out your PT issue. His name is Mr. Slaughter. I want you to give him your undivided attention.
I'm gonna call you up by component. National Guard, Army Reserve, or Active Army. You come up to my desk, get 1 ink pen and 1 sheet, and sit down where you are. You get issued your PTs, you'll go around my desk. Do not cut in front of it. Go around it.
When I dream about where the military will take me, I dream one day of earning my colonel wings and sitting in the Pentagon with a military office, with the Secretary of the Army across the hallway, giving me my briefings of what's happening. If I can earn my general stars, then so be it.
My mom was like, good, you know what you're doing with yourself. So I'm proud of you. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Father was like, all right, let me sign you up. Both of them was proud. You know, I'm not gonna sit in my home, watch a little Dragon Ball Z and just sit there and just be like, bored, you know. Gotta, wake up, go to work, and go home. I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather be experiencing everything I can.
When I told my boyfriend about my decision, he was for it. He was in the military himself. He felt that this is something that I needed to do for myself.
I repeat again, do not take these items or these PT uniforms out of the plastic bag. Basic training is going to be one of the hardest things you're going to go through life. I cried to my mother the first day I went through it. Come get me. It's the best thing I ever did to my life. 13 more years, I retire at 38, getting a pension.
I don't know, it's gonna be hard, I think, because I'm used to, like I said, I'm used to nobody telling me what to do, except my mom, of course. So I think it's gonna be pretty hard. It's gonna be a big change.
Full Metal Jacket, a movie. Hamburger Hill, a movie. Saving Private Ryan, yes, a movie, but did happen, but we'll never see it. Okay, I hope we don't see it. If we do, when you guys go through basic training, I'll go and tell Foxhole to any of you guys. Because from now on, everyone, like I said, we're gonna do the battle buddy system. I put my life in your hands, you put your life in my hands. Or?
That's any of my corporals in Bravo Company. Any corporal here, period. Hook?
Start marching. You always start out with your left foot. Or?
Your battle buddy is your battle buddy. Anywhere you go, you better be 2 or more. Hook?
In basic training, recruits are instilled with the Army's core values, modern theory of war, and practical military tactics which demonstrate how teamwork can intensify combat effectiveness. Before graduating, recruits must, among other skills, be able to strike killing blows with bayonets on the assault course, engage the enemy in a series of pugil bouts, negotiate their way through the night infiltration course, and face live ammunition in the Buddy Team live fire exercise. Any failure could lead to bitter disappointment and derail their Army future. Recruits come to understand that what they learn here may ultimately mean the difference between life and death on the battlefield.
Push yourself! Good job, soldier.
In the days when I was coming through, it was pretty natural to just see a drill sergeant or see an officer and it's sir, yes sir, or no sir. But today, I think the biggest characteristic is you don't get that sir, yes sir, no sir, yes drill sergeant, no drill sergeant. It's something that we really have to work at and instill in early.
How about yes, corporal?
Yes, corporal.
Now, hold on, shaking your head. Last time I'm telling you, I give you a block of instructions, each processing station you go to. Don't mess it up. Fill out the top portion of the unit alpha roster. Damn, soldier. You just chewed it up, didn't you? Talking to you. You just chewed it up, didn't you, completely?
You wouldn't give me another copy, Corporal.
I know what I wouldn't give you. You don't tell me what I wouldn't give you. I know what I wouldn't give you. I just asked if you chewed it up. You say, yes, Corporal, I did chew it up. No, you wouldn't give me another copy.
I think the very first night's gonna be kind of crazy. Having mixed feelings about leaving behind my family and friends, but also kind of joyous, like being out of the neighborhood, seeing something new, trying something new for the first time.
Why are you kneeling down? Get your paperwork, stand up, and fill it out. No, where are you going? Stand up and fill it out.
I don't think I'll be afraid of anything anymore after I go through this.
Why are you laying down? Get up and sit up like everybody else. Yeah. We're friends, right? How long you known me? Not at all. Try yes, Corporal.
Yes, Corporal.
I just instructed you to call me Corporal, and it's yes or no, Corporal.
I made a mistake as well.
Speak up!
I made a mistake, sir.
Can't hear you.
I made a mistake.
Stand up and parade rest. What?
I made a mistake.
What'd you do wrong?
I accidentally shipped up the line one up.
What?
I wrote the name and everything one line higher than it should have been, Corporal.
Where's Ochak? Over here. How you say your name?
Ochoa.
Oh, what?
Ochoa.
Whatever. Is that an A?
Yes, Corporal.
What does it look like to you?
C.
Nice try, Slim. Look right here for your roster number. What's your roster number?
12. 2.
What's your roster number?
Oh, it's B 003.
Okay, so
That's
this will be it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah?
Well,
Yes, Corporal?
Yes, Corporal.
Okay.
With the drill sergeant that's going to teach me, I'm going to really have to sit there and think about it and then be like, I have to do this. I mean, I'm going to do what he says and do what he wants me to do, but in my own way.
Corporal, by any chance, you know when we're going to start getting our lockers?
Don't worry about that, soldier.
Just remember.
You got something that you're trying to hide? You're trying to lock
Oh,
it
no,
up?
I was just thinking about carrying all this stuff, Corporal.
Oh, you've been carrying that for a while.
Yeah.
You brought it.
True.
Any more rocket scientists that messed up, raise your hand. When you are done, take your right shoe off and sock. Now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna step onto this box, and I'm gonna circle something, I'm gonna tell you step down. You step down, you walk over and put your pin, you walk back around, and you sit back down. Huh? Just like a little circle. Go.
The long night continues. Recruits stand on a light box to determine the arch of their feet. In the Army, proper fitting shoes are critical. The ban on flat-footed soldiers ended when Army research proved that flat feet were no impediment to successful soldiering.
Soldier, I only want one sheet out of the folder, which is the foot sheet, not all the sheets, huh? Just the foot sheet.
Catch it. Catch it. That's your stuff. I don't want to get dirty. Pick it up.
I was
Catch it. And you play baseball in high school?
Yep.
Yeah. It's yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Push. I'm really getting tired of your attitude, Phil. Push. Just push up.
Okay.
Okay. You can stay down there for a while and think about it.
Push, up and down. Wow, you're gonna be a doggone superstar in basic training. All right, females. While she's down there faking the funk, I'm gonna teach you how to make a doggone bed, huh?
First thing you want to think is tightness, huh? Tightness, neatness, no wrinkles, no lint, huh? First thing you're gonna do, you're gonna go ahead and grab one of your sheets, huh?
Now, the next thing you're gonna do is make what is called a hospital corner. Basically, all you're gonna do is take your hand like this, Kung Fu chop, huh? And you're gonna go right underneath the bunk like so. And you got you a 45-degree angle corner, huh?
The key to making your bunk, soldier, is pulling everything tight, huh?
You're gonna grab it, you're gonna spread it over the doggone bunk neatly, you got that? It's like making a doggone what? Cake.
What you have to do, you have to lay down, soldiers. You have to lay down, pull on top, and push underneath, huh? This is how you tighten that bunk.
I was thinking about you real hard today. How far are you gonna get in basic training?
I hope all the way, sir.
I hope all the way too. I'm not a sir now. Well, that's the last opportunity you get, private.
I'm prior service.
Okay, if you're private service, then you should know better.
Well,
Okay, unless you just don't give a dog, huh?
actually, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, if you don't care, we can talk without the cameras, huh?
I just don't know why we
No,
can't
we're
film.
gonna talk without the cameras later, huh?
Okay,
because
great.
I think you have some problems. I don't think it's with me. I think it's something you got.
Don't know.
It could be me, huh? But I think it's you because I didn't tell you to join the army, huh?
You have lint, so you need to remove all your lint and all your wrinkles. Now, is that super tight? No, soldiers. You can make it tighter, huh?
You saw me make that hospital corner over there before? I want to see you make one.
Oh, she can make me.
I know she can make one. She got it going on. Uh-oh. But your dad must be a drill sergeant back home.
And that is your bunk making class, soldiers, huh?
I already briefed you on the uniforms. You better be shaven and have the right uniform on, huh? Get in your bed. Just go to sleep. You got a couple hours of sleep. What?
You will take a shower before you go to bed, huh? You will take a shower before you go to bed. It is mandatory to take a shower every day. Don't let me smell your bodies, huh? Don't let me smell your bodies.
Do not use here. It says off limits. Do not get caught walking back here. Huh? It says off limits. If you can't read, come talk to me. Hey, you better sleep on the sheets. Don't put your little dirty bodies on my mattresses. That's what they're there for. Sheets. I give you sheets. Use sheets. Pillowcase. You use a pillowcase. You'll be woke up in about 4.5 hours. So I'll get all through I can. Right, go, man? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good night, soldiers.
Sergeant.
It's only 3:30 in the morning. It's our first day of shooting. I'm ready to go home.
In the upcoming weeks, the recruits will complete teamwork training and learn military tactics necessary to graduate. But all the knowledge in the world won't make an effective soldier unless they master the use of a variety of weapons and equipment. To graduate from basic training, recruits must hit 23 of 40 targets with the M16A2 rifle, throw 2 live hand grenades, and most frightening for many, endure the nuclear, chemical, biological gas chamber. Recruits must remove their gas masks inside the airtight room and inhale the noxious fumes, proving that their equipment did indeed protect them from the gas. In battle, there's no room for doubt.
Crazy looking hair you got. You look like a clown. You gonna get that cut. And then you look like a soldier afterwards.
On the next episode of Basic Training, the recruits face their first physical training test. If they fail, they won't move on. They struggle through a dizzying array of learning the Army way as they complete the process of preparing for the rigorous 9 weeks still ahead. Basic Training, it's no game.
You got a